Hey, Zudoragi here, commissioned a video review. And today, as you can see, I'll be taking a look at Deluxe Class Sludge from the Power of the Primes toy line. Here's his size compared to a soda can. Kind of small for a dinosaur. His colors are the Dinobot colors. Metallic gray, a little bit of silver, some sort of rustic gold, black, dark gray, red, and a few stickers here and there. View from above and from below. His posability is in this mode. His mouth can open. That's about as far as it goes. Teeth aren't very sharp. His head really can't do anything. I mean, you can sort of tilt it up like that, but it breaks his neck. You can sort of tilt his head to the side and he'll look confused. Or you can just break his neck. His front legs are on ball joints, so they can go all the way around. They can go out to the side that far, swivel just below the hip, bend that far at one joint in the knee. Of course, you can also bend it all the way back and break his leg if you want. His back legs are just on hinges, so they just go around. It looks like his foot is on a hinge, but it isn't, which is dumb. It really should have been on a hinge. That would have been so easy. And his tail doesn't move. So he's a bit of a brick. But that's not that big of a deal, at least on my point of view. Of course, he does have accessories. He does share a lot of his mold with Slag. As a result, he comes with the same gun as Slag. And of course, you can, plug it in over here if you want, or on his hip, or pretty much anywhere. You can even plug it in back here if you want. But where I usually end up putting it, if I'm putting it in Dino mode, is this port right under his chin. Kind of looks like Dino Riders. Dino Riders. Anyway, he also has his Prime armor. And for that, again, you just have this post you can flip out, which again can attach there or there. Where I usually like putting it, again, is right here. Just plug it in there. And there it is on his back. Doesn't look... Honestly, of all of the Dinobots, he and Swoop are the ones who managed to... Really? Are the ones who managed to integrate their Prime armor the best, I think. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And now for the transformations. First, to leg mode, the mode that I usually use, which is fairly simple. Take the front legs, break them, and this little notched post here will go into that port right there. Same thing here. Bend it back, plug it in there. Turn the head all the way around, bring it back, and then this port will go on that little notch right there, that little nub. Take the dino legs, and there are little nubs right here that will go into those notches. Fold up the tail, bring out the combiner port, and again, the feet come with Grimlock, so there you have Sludge in leg mode. Now, for arm mode. Transformation's pretty similar to before. Go ahead and fold the arms back. Just lock them in here. Fold it back. Lock it in there. Turn the head around. Flop it down to there. Bring out the combiner peg, split the tail, which is surprisingly difficult at times. Because at least with slag you have that space in here to do it, but now you kind of just gotta wedge it apart. Bring it out to the side. Get the back half separated from the front. Make sure that stays in place. Rotate the forearm forward. Bring the tail back together. Come on. And then just set it against there. And then bring the legs up into place. Take the prime armor. Fold up the wrist. Bring down the fingers. Put the thumbs into place. And then put it in there. And there you have Sludge in arm mode. Now, to robot mode. It starts a little bit differently than the rest. Take the tail and split it. Again, not the easiest thing to do because of how this is put together. Come on. And take the back half of the dyno and fold it all the way down. Split the legs. Bring down these black panels to be the heels. Bring the tail in and fold it down. Swing the leg around. And that tab will go into this little notch right there. Same thing on this side. Bring down this panel to be the heel. Fold the tail in. Bring this around. Notch it in place. And then turn the waist around. Get the legs up and out of the way. Open up the dinosaur's back. And just flare it out like that. Bring down the arms. Flip out the fists. Rotate the forearms. And you have the arms done. Once I get this flipped out. Turn the dino head around. Then take the entire neck assembly, flip it this way, which will open this panel, so you want to close that back up. And this will just all nestle back there. And there you have Sludge in robot mode. Here's his size compared to a soda can. Average deluxe class size. His colors are mostly the same, you know, just Dinobot colors. Quite a lot of red, bit of black, tiny bit of silver, metallic gray, sort of rusty, almost like rustic gold, and then some stickers and clear parts. View from above and below. His posability is okay. His head, I think it's supposed to be on a ball joint, but it only functions as a swivel, so it can go all the way around. Sadly, to the way he transforms, some of the paint is starting to chip off of his head. Oh, and there's a little bit of yellow for his eyes. Forgot about that. Arms can go out to the side that far. They can go pretty much all the way up. They could go all the way around, but the little wings get in the way. There's a swivel just below the shoulder, used for the transformation. Can go all the way around. Arms can bend that far at one joint at the elbow. Nothing in the wrist. Waist can move pretty freely, but it locks in the forward position. Although it's kind of hard to maneuver it with the dino head back there. Legs can move forward that far. Back that far. Out to the side that far only. Swivel just below the hip. And about 45 degrees at the knee. And then nothing at the feet because it's all just one big chunk. So the posability is not great, but it's okay. And like before, he has those same accessories. He has his rifle. Just pop it into his hand. Maybe. And you can hold that moderately well. And of course you have his prime armor. Just flip this post back and it will plug into his chest right there. You can take this clear panel out and you can hold it as a gun. And then the card I got with him is Alpha Trion. And so as a result, I use the Alpha Trion Prime Master. You can just plug that right in there. It's not the most secure, but most of these aren't. But it works okay, although it does make him stick out like a mile. But now he just matches the back. So he sticks out really far in every direction. And yeah, it was pretty short, but again, there's not a whole lot to talk about. So that does it for my review of Deluxe Class Sludge from Power of the Primes. Till next time, bye-bye.